welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Trixie. Okay, so here are 10 fun Halloween games that you can play in Zoom or any other virtual call. I had so much fun creating this video. So some of the games will spark creativity, some can be used as a learning activity, and some can be found spooky or funny. But all of them have one thing in common, and that is the fact that everyone will for sure have fun. Before anything, don't forget to ask everyone to attend the meeting in their costumes so that at the end of the call, you can announce or award who has the best costume. Alright, let's go check out the games. Okay, so our first game is called Eyeballs in the Haunted Mansion. In this game, the host will need at least 5 fake eyeball toys or images. You can either get some from the store or simply print and cut out pictures at home. I just looked for a picture online and printed 12 of them. Everyone will pretend that the host's house is a haunted mansion. Before the game starts, the host will place these eyeball toys or eyeball images on different areas of the house. Once everyone is ready, the host will then start walking around with the camera to slowly show the different areas of the house, and the participants will simply have to list down the spots where they see an eyeball. Once the Haunted Mansion tour is done, everyone will reveal what is on their list. The person who sees the most eyeballs wins. Don't forget to play some scary background music while doing the Haunted Mansion tour. Number 2, if you're the host and you think you'll have a hard time using your laptop camera to go around the house, you can easily use your phone and join the meeting as a different participant and use the phone to show the house to everyone. Number 3, you can easily substitute the eyeballs with other toys or images like spiders, pumpkins, skeletons, candles, witch hats, coffins, etc. Next game is called Make Your Spider. This is a really fun game that helps bring out the participants' creativity. In this game, the participants will be given 2 minutes to grab a tape and some items from a particular area of their house, which they will use to create their own do-it-yourself spider. The host will pick where the items will be coming from, but it's up to the participants to get creative in picking the items. It can be items from the bathroom, items from the kitchen, items from their bags, or to make it really easy, just any item from their house. When the 2 minutes is up, they have to be in front of the cameras with their chosen items. The host will then give them another maybe 1 minute to 2 minutes to create their spider using only the items that they have plus the tape. Everyone will show their masterpiece, and the one who has the best one wins. The host can pick the winner, or you can have everyone vote. Third game is The Witch is Amongst Us. This one's easy and at the same time can really be funny. One player will have to cover his or her eyes, and the host will assign another player to say the words, "I put a spell on you, be afraid, be very afraid," in a different scary witch voice.
I put a spell on you, be afraid, be very afraid.
And whoever's it will simply have to guess who it was. This can be done 3 times and then you move to the next player. The person who has the most right guesses wins the game. Next game is Flashlight Confessions. This game is more of a get-to-know-you game when it comes to scary stuff. In this game, every participant will need a flashlight. Any flashlight or small light will do. The host will prepare 10 to 15 different Halloween-related questions, asking who might be scared of what. Before any participant confesses if he or she is guilty of what the host says, everyone will have to make their guesses first and list them down on a piece of paper. For example, the host says, "Who do you think is scared of spiders?" All participants will then quietly list down who in the group they think would be scared of spiders. The host will have to ask all questions before the answers are revealed or before the participants confess. Once all questions have been asked and once all participants have listed their answers, all lights must be switched off and lights from each person's computer, tablet, or cell phones must be dimmed. It's confession time. The host will ask the questions again, and now those who are guilty will turn on their flashlight, pointing it upwards towards their chins like a ghost. Whoever gets the most number of correct names for all questions wins the game. Fifth game is Count My Treats. Not everyone gets to do the usual trick-or-treating this year, so we're giving it a little online twist. In this game, each participant will need a bucket, a bag, a small jar, a bowl, or any trick-or-treat containers that has candies or small snacks inside. Each participant will take turns in showing the candy jar or bag or bucket to everyone, and all the others will have to guess how many candies or treats are inside. The person whose guess is the closest to the actual number of candies is the winner. Next game is Chant in the Dark. This game is great for a bigger group, but it can also be played by a smaller group. They will just have to repeat the chant maybe twice or thrice. In this game, each participant will have to have their sunglasses with them. Before the game starts, the host will have to secretly list down all the participants' names and number them chronologically. Michelle is 1, Kathy is 2, Lily is 3, George is 4, Tom is 5, and so on. The host will send each participant a private message via Zoom chat box or via text of their respective numbers so that they will know when their turn is. So let's say there's 3 participants. The host will send player 1 a text that she's number 1, player 2 will receive a private message that he or she is number 2 or the second one to do the task, and so on. So what's the task? The task is this. All participants will repeatedly chant the words 1, 2, 3. It's dark, I can't see. 1, 2, 3. It's dark, I can't see. Every time the word see is chanted, each person, starting with person 1, then person 2, then person 3, and so on, will start wearing their sunglasses, following the number that was privately sent to them.
1, 2, 3. It's dark, I can't see. 1, 2, 3. It's dark, I can't see.
Each participant will have to pay close attention to the number of people wearing sunglasses before them so they know when their turn is. It would be easy for person 1 and the last person, but the challenge does not end there because while making sure that they don't miss their turn, each participant will also have to pay close attention on the chronological order of how the sunglasses are being worn because they will have to guess the exact list of the host. After the chant is done and everyone is wearing sunglasses, all participants can now list down their guesses on who put on sunglasses first, second, third, and so on. The person who gets the most correct guesses wins. Next game is Blankets and Ghosts. For this game, each participant will have to have a white blanket or any blanket if they don't have a white one. Everyone except one person who is it will have to cover themselves with the blanket like a ghost. One of those wearing a blanket will make a scary ghost sound or a monster sound without any movements, and whoever's it or whoever's not wearing a blanket will have to guess who made the sound. The host can assign who makes the sounds and everyone can take turns in doing the guessing. The participants who guess right will be the winners of the game. Game number 8, The Monster is Hungry. In this game, the host will list down different items that can be found around the house. This is like the game Show Me from my previous video, I will link it down below, but has a little Halloween twist. You as the host will ask participants to get random items one by one, starting with the words, the monster is hungry and he wants, and then mention the item to get. For example, the monster is hungry, he wants a pair of boots. The participants will have to rush and get a pair of boots. The first one to show the item to the group gets a point. Remind all participants that they cannot bring their phones, tablets, or laptops with them while getting the item. They must get the item and come back to make it more challenging. The person who gets the most points wins. Second to the last game is Monster Shapes. We are creating our very own Monsters Inc. for this one. This is great for learning shapes and getting creative with them. Both kids and adults will for sure enjoy this game. For this game, the host will mention a shape and all participants will have to start drawing that shape and then start drawing inside or around the shape in order to create his or her own scary character or monster. The participants will have just 1 minute to complete their drawing and name their creation. Each one will explain who their monster is and what their monster does. Everyone will vote on whose monster they think is the best, and the person who gets the most votes gets a point. The host can then move on to the next shape. The one who gets the most points wins. On to our 10th and final game, which is called the Halloween Word Hunt. In this game, the host will need to come up with maybe 2 to 3 simple Halloween words like Dracula, ghost, skeleton, witch, pumpkin, etc. Once the host mentions a word, the participant's task is to look for the items around the house that start with each letter of the provided word. For example, the word is Dracula. As a participant, I will have to look for items for each letter of that word, so items that start with a D, an R, an A, a C, a U, an L, and another A. For letter D, I can get a drink. For letter R, I can get a ruler. For letter A, I can get an apple, and so on. I will have to rush bringing everything back to where my camera is at and yell, "Happy Halloween!" The first one back who has a complete set of items wins the game. Again, remind everyone not to take their phones, tablets, or laptops with them when they get their items. So there you go, those are my 10 Halloween virtual games. Which one do you think you'll play? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you found this helpful and I hope you enjoyed them. Also, don't forget to announce the best in costume winner. If you need more tips on hosting a Zoom virtual Halloween party, you might want to check out my other video, which I will link down in the description box below. Also, if you want to play non-Halloween related Zoom games, I have a Zoom games playlist, which I will also link down below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Together, let's make happiness happen every day and live the lives we love. I'll see you on the next one.